Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a little different than most of my videos. I am starting off with just a little bit of a preview of the construction process of my craft room. So here's the inside of my craft room, and then I'm going to turn the camera around to the left. And then you will see, and I'm sorry that the phone is a different direction, because if I go this way, you're not going to be able to see everything. So I have to turn the orientation of my phone. So I do apologize. Eventually it will go back to normal. But anyways, this here used to be an arch opening that went into my kitchen. And we went ahead and walled this off. Now I know in previous videos, I talked about adding a swing door, but the person who constructed our home, this part of the wall here, and then the rest of the wall to my craft room, they didn't line up with one another. They're about 1.5 inches off, which would have created a really big issue with adding a swing door. So we ended up just making the executive decision to go ahead and sand, or to close that all off. And now I have all this extra space to add, whatever it is that I need to add there. Whereas I couldn't add anything there because it was a nice arched opening that went into our kitchen. So now we added these doors. And again, if I put it this way, you're not going to be able to see everything. But I know that I never really showed this in my previous craft haul video, but just because I like to keep my home private, but I had an arched open, or another large arch opening. It was nice and big and arched. This is why this has now been all mudded off and everything. And so we squared it off to add these doors. Again, I apologize about changing the orientation. I'm going to change it back just so you can get a better preview. And I wish that I could give you a better look at my craft room right now, but as you can see, I can't, because, well, it's all blocked off. This is what they have to work with, and I'll show you a little peek of my messy craft room. But the point of this video is to give you a little insight of what is going on in my craft room, and then show you a little bit of a craft haul video. So let me go ahead and pause the video to show you what is going on past this plastic. Here we are on the other side of the plastic sheet here. Again, this is to protect my craft room, but as you can see, it is just a hot mess express, just because everything that was from over here now has gotten pushed over here. So it is a hot mess. I have recorded quite a bit of content to get me through June. I just don't know how much content I will have through July. My husband says that he'll have this done by next, about a week or two from now. We will see. You know how construction is. Here's hoping. So if I don't have any craft with me content, I do apologize. But as you can see, I'm a little bit under construction. I do have enough card content, which I know most of y'all don't watch those videos, but at least it's something that you can watch that's created by me. And let's go ahead and get into the crafts that I bought from Hobby Lobby. Now for the craft haul. I bought some iron-on patches for my daughter and as well for me. So this one I thought was super pretty. It can go on a bag or a shirt, or wherever. It gives you some ideas. Well, I guess it doesn't. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And so I got this one for my daughter. This one for my daughter. She is just obsessed with princess stuff, so I thought, how cute would it be to make some shirts for her using these patches. And I will show you guys the shirts here in a second, but they're pretty basic. And then I also got her this really pretty shimmery heart patch. And again, you could just do this on in fact, I might, well, no, this will be on a shirt, but I can also iron it on to some paper. I wouldn't mind doing that and making a cute little notebook with my singe. And then for myself, I got this cute little cow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to iron it onto a shirt. I have an idea. I'd like to iron this on to, and I'm sorry if you hear my air conditioner running right now. It's a high whistling sound. In fact, it just scared me. We have the vent closed off so that way it's not pushing, blowing the plastic and blowing the dust everywhere, so it's closed off currently. So if you hear it running right now, I do apologize. But anyways, this is what we're gonna have to deal with when we're under construction. I don't plan on making any more videos until the construction gets done. So I figured I'd show you this update of my craft room and then my craft haul, just because I'm excited to show you guys the progress of my craft room. And then also, before I even continue on, I meant to say this earlier, I have full intentions of showing you a complete tour, because it has changed obviously with the doors, but it has changed in the sense of me moving into different types of crafting. So my craft room haul, or I'm sorry, my craft room tour from 2024 is kind of similar to what I have going on now, but a lot has changed. And those who asked questions on how to organize something in my couple of videos ago, that is, a lot of your guys' questions will be answered in that video. So make sure you turn on that notification. And also, if you want me to answer their questions, you have to subscribe, like that video, and also turn on the notification. So, all right, back to my craft haul. So this is just a cow, an iron-on patch, and I was thinking of ironing onto hat. I bought a hat, let me bring that over. I bought this gray cap, and I thought it would be super, I'm not one for a ball cap, okay? Not at all, but it's so hot sometimes, it'd be nice to have a hat. And the reason why I went with this kind of color is because I thought this would look super cute. Well, first of all, this could go with any color shirt, but I thought this would be cute to add this cow. I think this is, I'm thinking this is going to be too big for this hat, which is fine. I can always add it to a shirt, but I can always take something of my daughter's and maybe add, you know, a cute little bow on it or something, you know, whatever is going to work. But my idea was to add this cow to the hat. So this is going to be crafting, or definitely we'll figure out something with that. Now, speaking of patches, I was in the aisle with all the patches. However, I was also in the aisle that has direct to transfer, or DTF transfer sheets. And I have this one that has the bows. I know Danya Maid actually was sent a DTF machine, and I honestly do not know enough about DTFs, so I'm anxious to get into it. I never thought there was a point of doing DTFs, given that you can do print then cut. So I'm eager to test this out and compare print then cut iron-on to DTF. And I'm sure y'all can explain the difference. I'm going to do my research and see what the differences and the benefits are. And then when I actually bring this to my channel, I will be explaining the differences between print then cut iron-on and DTF, if there is any really difference. So they have quite a few, and I got a lot. So I have this cute little bow. You can either put that directly on a shirt, or you can cut out pieces and then you can make multiple shirts with the bows. Then my daughter, it's gonna be perfect for my daughter, sassy little soul. Oh, she is so sassy, and to be honest, she earns it, honestly, I swear. And then I got this Mama and Minnie, and right now she is a mommy's girl. She has been a daddy's girl for quite some time, and she has been all about mommy, which I'm absolutely loving. I am gonna take it all that I can, because before I know it, she's not gonna want anything to do with me. So I'm gonna soak it up as much as I can. But I thought it'd be kind of cute on her and I days. I can wear my Mama shirt and she can wear her Minnie shirt. How cute would that be? And then we also have pray on it, pray over it, and then pray through it. I really do like that, and I love the color scheme of this one. And they're really inexpensive, $2.79. I half wonder, first of all, my printer can't print this wide. Well, can it? I don't know. I would have to measure it. But that's another limiting thing with your printer. Unless you have a larger scale printer, then you can print larger scale images. But I wonder if it'd be cheaper just to buy these than it is to print it, because you had to pay for the ink. And then we have this really pretty butterfly. I'm going to, depending on the size and how well it's going to fit, I'm going to put that on my daughter's shirt. And then, yes, okay. But first, coffee. Like, yes, let's do it, but okay, first coffee. We need coffee. So those are the DTFs that I had purchased, and I'm eager to try them out and see how they compare as far as wear and tear, and also just the application of DTF. And going back to the patches, I also have these are sticker patches. I'm spelling the word notes, and I'm gonna make a notebook, but I'm thinking this might be too big, which is fine. But I also thought about using the art. I wish this was an iron-on. I do have Fabri-Tac glue to glue this, so I might even just consider gluing this onto the hat. How pretty would that be? And then seeing how well this holds up. I don't feel like I'm going to use this hat often, but I'm going to, just again, I haven't worn a hat I haven't worn a hat since my softball years back in high school and when I was much younger, so I don't know how that's going to work out. So we have a lot of fun crafting coming to the channel, let me tell you. Okay, this is just the tip of the iceberg with the stuff that I got today. Let me clean this up real quick, and then I'll bring in the next few items that I got. Hobby Lobby clearanced out some of their stickers. I didn't get too many stickers. I don't really use a lot of stickers, but I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how to make a card using just stickers. I've done that once on my channel, and I wouldn't mind doing it again. So I got these dimensional stickers, the disco balls, and they come in different colors. And then I got these pumpkins for 74 cents, and you can make a pattern with your pumpkins. In fact, you could probably just, you know, cut this in an A2 size and then use this as your background. That could work. And then how cool would this be on a card? For 87 cents, you got yourself a card. All you need to do is just get your card panel, your card base, and then get a sentiment, and you are good to go. A quick way to make some cards. I'm actually really excited to try this. I might have to do this in July for Christmas in July. Next are these bags. First of all, I gotta bring this out. This book bag is very similar to the little pouch that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love it in my purse, but I need a book bag, and here's why. I usually carry like a tote bag to and from work at the end of the week, and sometimes in the middle of the week to carry lunches, and I also bring home all my coffee cups to clean at home because we don't have a dishwasher at work for me to put it in, and it hurts my shoulder, and I just want to use a book bag, and I don't think I have any more book bags. I haven't had a book bag since I was in college several years ago, so I went ahead and bought this. This is part of the spring collection. I want to go ahead and put my monogram on here, or maybe something else. I don't know. I might end up doing the pouch and this at the same time, because if you remember, I had in fact, I just showed you guys that R with the pearls. I didn't realize it was a sticker, and I tried putting on that pouch, and I said, well, we'll see how long it lasts. It didn't last very long at all, but I didn't think until after the fact I could have added some Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, and it would have just been fine. So I might just use that R on that one, on that pouch, and again, I'll show it to you guys. I just don't have it with me right now. And then maybe monogramming some gold foil, and then call it a day. But how pretty is this book bag? I know it's black, but if black's not your thing, I get it, but I just love the puffiness of the front, and it's just a nice solid book bag. And then of course we have this pink pouch. And then you can put, let's see, what do they have it labeled? It's a cord cable travel bag. So you can put all your different cords in there, your phone, and just various different items. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for. I think I was going to use this for what it's supposed to be, but I might use it for some other things that I need to travel with. Maybe put it in my travel bag or something to that effect. And then lastly, man, Hobby Lobby has really been going at it with the blanks. They've been doing a really good job. So they have this sublimation sequin zipper pouch, and you just make sure it's all folded one way, and then you can sublimate on there, and of course it turns it the other direction. How cool. And you can do it both sides. I know Crafted by Lucas had the same thing, but she did a pillow, and I found this when I was shopping today at Hobby Lobby, and I found this and I'm like, yep, I need to try this out as well. But I wanted to do a little pouch. This would be a great gift for a friend or bridesmaid's gift. Oh, that would be super cute. Put their names on there. How adorable would that be? Okay, that's it as far as the pouches are concerned. Let me bring out some other fun things that I got from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has the 405 standard grip, and I think they have the strong grip and the light grip. I went ahead and purchased the standard grip match. You get 2 of them for $6, which is a pretty good deal. I know there's Nikapa, which is on Amazon. There's Tech Wrap, and there's of course Cricut, and a few. I'm sure there's tons of brands out there. I personally still only like Cricut brand. I just never tried 405's brand, the Hobby Lobby brand, so I really wanted to give that a try. And also I wanted to try their weeding tool. I know mine currently has been used for several years. It's no longer very sharp, so I wanted to go ahead and get a new one, and I saw this for $3.29. In fact, I was looking for the Cricut brand. I don't know if I'm going to like it because it has these ridges here, and I don't know if that's going to bother me or not, so might, you know, kind of build a callus or something like that if you use your weeding tool a lot. So we'll see if I like this. I don't know, but we'll give it a try. I am also, if you guys have watched my previous video, well, have you? I think, well, you know what? I don't know if this video has been released. I don't know. I did a lot of videos knowing that construction was starting, so I try to get as many of them done, so I can't remember, so bear with me if I have not shown you that video yet. But I also did, I'm also making my own foam. Let's see here if I can bring it out. Sorry, I'm under construction, so I gotta kind of move some plastic around, but I'm creating my own foam backers for my card panels, and I'm using 5-inch double-sided tape and creating foam tape myself. Anyways, I have a lot. I'm making a lot since I no longer can use my craft room right now, and so I'm getting ready for some really fun card making. As far as like useful stuff in the craft room, I also purchased this caddy, and right now I have, well, let me bring it over here real quick. I was going to wait to show you guys this in my craft haul video, but I store the paper trimmer, my Misty, and my scoreboard in this like mail slot holder, this acrylic one. And I used to have my cutting plate and all that stuff, but I got a lazy Susan, but you'll see that in the craft haul video, and I just can't stand that this sits out in my craft room. So the idea I was thinking was putting it in here like this, and then when I'm crafting, just bring this out, put it on the table on the side here, and again, you'll see that all in the craft room tour, and then I can use this, you know, and as I need it, because I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, this is too short. And then just put it away when I'm done crafting, so that way it's not sitting out. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like things sitting out. I like for things to have a place, and these used to have a place to sit, and then I started crafting with cards quite a bit, so I left them out, and it's starting to bother me. So I thought I'm going to use this tool caddy. And if you guys know me at all, I change things around a lot because I think it's a great idea, and then I'm like, oh, this is terrible, and then I gotta reorganize it. Who's with me? Please let me know that I'm not the only person that will reorganize something after you already just organized it. Yes, I am that person. I am that girl. Deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. But in all serious, I am one of those people that probably drives everybody nuts if you lived with me, because I'll organize it, you'll get used to it, and then I'll change it again because I just want to be more efficient. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up with a few more things, and then we will be done. For some home decor, I got this Keep Shining little, I'm gonna push this to the side real quick. Keep Shining Little One, The World Needs Your Light, and I really love it. However, I don't need it for my daughter, I need it for my house. So the idea is to paint this, or to sand it and paint it, and then use some vinyl to either create a template to paint on the words, or use vinyl to add something on here. Not quite sure. And then I found this cute little flower. It was originally $9. It was only for $2.24. How cute would it be to put like Keep Shiny Little One or something like, I don't know why I just said shiny when this literally says the same thing, and you're probably like, Rachel, hello. But anyways, put something, keep smiling. My daughter is a very happy, smiley kid, so I would love to put this on here. Maybe paint this. This color's not really the color scheme of her room. It's like this Pepto-Bismol pink. Oh my god. I wanted like a moth colored pink for her room, and we ended up choosing this pink that we thought was, and then with the lighting it definitely did not turn out that way. And then lastly, I was going to show you the shirts I got, but they're just plain t-shirts. I can show you when we actually craft with them. But the last thing that I got is this photo frame, and you can either add some cardstock and a cute little saying on there, or actually add a photo frame that's 4x4. I'm going to definitely craft this and put this in my craft room. How cute would that be? Put some cute cardstock and a cute little saying. Well, this is all I have for you in this craft haul video. A little update and of the craft room and the stuff that I bought from Hobby Lobby. I am really excited about this. I was kind of wondering, what am I going to craft with in the upcoming weeks, because I don't have anything to craft with. And then, well, go to Hobby Lobby, you find things to craft with. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little update that was last minute, totally unplanned, but I'm so excited. I wanted to show you all the update of my craft room. Thank you so much for watching, and I just want to give a shout out, although I'm sure neither of them watch my videos, but I want to give out a huge shout out to my husband and my dad. They did a wonderful job. They're doing a wonderful job, and I appreciate them so much for giving me this opportunity to close in my craft room, because Mama needs her space. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next card or craft video. Bye.